Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome to OWAT Gaming. Before we start, I just want to let you know that my voice might seem a little weird because I am sick right now. So if I sound a little bit weird, that's why. Anyways, this is a spin-off of my other channel, Outdoors with A&T, which you should go check out if you haven't. But anyway, there's a lot of games that I enjoy playing, but I didn't want to post gaming videos on the other channel because that's not what the other one's about. Today for the first video, I'll be going over all of the equipment that has been confirmed for Farming Simulator 22 so far. Today is Wednesday, September 29th, and I will be updating this video every Wednesday until the game is released. And I'm sure you've seen the previous blog posts on other channels as well, but I'll be including any new blog posts in these videos also. And once the game comes out, I'm going to be making gameplay videos, but there will still be weekly news videos. And these videos will all be recorded on Sunday or Monday, so any news will be from the previous week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First off, we have AGCO. There are currently 2 items from AGCO that have been confirmed so far, but there are more coming soon. The first item is the AGCO 650 weight. The other item is the AGCO 1100 weight. Next, we have Agrisem International. At this point, there's only one piece of equipment from Agrisem that has been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This piece of equipment is the Agrisem Combi Plow Gold 3-meter subsoiler. It requires 120 horsepower and has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. Before I say this, I just want to tell you guys that some of the names are definitely going to be butchered a little bit. But next up, we have Agromas. There are currently 2 pieces of equipment from Agromas that have been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. First up is the Agromas BTC 50H disc harrow. It requires 180 horsepower and has a working width of 5 meters or 16.4 feet. Next, we have the Agromas Falcon 3 planter. It requires 100 horsepower, has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet, and has a capacity of 1,400 liters or 61.3 bushels. Next up is OWAT. There are currently 2 confirmed tools from them, but there are more coming soon. First, we have the OWAT wheel loader silage fork. It has a capacity of 8,000 liters or 10.5 cubic yards. Next up is the OWAT wheel loader log fork. Next up, we have Alpigo. There will only be 2 pieces of equipment from Alpigo that will be in the upcoming game. The first one is the Alpigo Maratona MG300 disc harrow. It requires 120 horsepower and has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. The other one is the Alpigo Rotodent R-Max 300 power harrow. It requires 115 horsepower and also has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. Amazon has been in Farming Simulator for a very long time, so it's no surprise that they will be returning in the newest edition to the series. There are currently 4 confirmed pieces of equipment from Amazon, but there are more coming soon. The first one is the Amazon Senio 4000 Super Cultivator. It requires 160 horsepower and has a working width of 4 meters or 13.1 feet. Next up is the Amazon KJ3001 Super Power Harrow. It requires 115 horsepower and has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. Now we have the Amazon KG3001 with the Centea 3000 seater. This unit requires 165 horsepower and has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. And next up is the Amazon Pressia 4500-2C Super Planter. It requires 150 horsepower, has a working width of 4.5 meters or 14.8 feet, and has a capacity of 1,580 liters or 44.8 bushels. And Giants has also made a fact sheet featuring the Amazon Pressia 4500-2C Super Planter. It costs $49,500. It also weighs 2,300 kilograms or 5,070.6 pounds. It has a working speed of 16 kilometers per hour or 9 miles per hour, and it can be used to plant soybeans, corn, sunflowers, sugar beets, and cotton, but it is not equipped with the fertilizer function. The Anderson Group will also be returning to the new game. There is currently one piece of equipment confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This unit is the Anderson RB2000 bale loader. It requires 130 horsepower. Next up is Anna Burger. There will only be one item from Anna Burger in the upcoming game. This item is the Anna Burger Fieldliner HTS 31.06 trailer. It has a capacity of 55,000 liters or 1,560.8 bushels. Now we have APV. They will have one piece of equipment in the new game. This unit is the APV GK300 M1 Full Edition. I am not sure exactly what it is, but it can be found in the Grassland Care category. It requires 90 horsepower, has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet, and has a capacity of 200 liters or 5.7 bushels. Next up is Arcusen. They currently only have one piece of equipment that's confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This is the Arcusen Multi-Pack D14 bale loader. Now we have Bednar. Bednar will only have one item in the upcoming game. This item is the Bednar FB3000-TB6000-PT6000 subsoiler. It requires 500 horsepower, has a working width of 6 meters or 16.4 feet, and has a capacity of 300 liters or 85.1 bushels. Next up is Bergman. At this point, there's only one item from Bergman that has been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This is the Bergman HTW65 trailer. It has a capacity of 56,400 liters or 1,600.5 bushels. Now we have Brantner. There are two pieces of equipment from Brantner that have been confirmed so far, but there are more coming soon. First, we have the Brantner TA23065/2 Power Tube Plus trailer. It has a capacity of 33,600 liters or 953.5 bushels. Next up is the Brantner TA23071 Power Push Plus trailer. It has a working width of 12 meters or 39.4 feet and a capacity of 34,000 liters or 964 bushels. Now we have brewery. There is currently one piece of equipment from brewery that has been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This is the Brewery Fieldmaster 20 slurry tank. It requires 220 horsepower and has a capacity of 20,000 liters or 5,283.4 gallons. Next up is Capello. There are currently 3 items from Capello that have been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. First, we have the Capello Helianthus 5700 header. It has a working width of 5.7 meters or 18.7 feet. Now we have the Capello Diamant 8 corn header. It has a working width of 6 meters or 19.7 feet. Next up is the Capello Diamant 12 corn header. It has a working width of 9 meters or 29.5 feet. Now we have Case IH. There are currently 2 pieces of Case IH equipment that have been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. First up are the Case IH Maxim series small tractors. They range from 145 to 175 horsepower and have a top speed of 50 kilometers per hour or 31.1 miles per hour. Now we have the Case IH Ostoft 8800 multi-row sugarcane harvester. It has 353 horsepower, a top speed of 10 kilometers per hour or 6.2 miles per hour, and a working width of 2 meters or 6.6 feet. Next up is Kloss. There are currently 8 pieces of Kloss equipment that have been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. First, we have the Kloss Axion 800 series medium tractors. They range from 205 to 295 horsepower and have a top speed of 50 kilometers per hour or 31.1 miles per hour. Next up is the Kloss Torian 956 Sinus wheel loader. It has 106 horsepower and a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour or 24.9 miles per hour. Now we have the Kloss Torian 1511 wheel loader. It has 167 horsepower and a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour or 24.9 miles per hour. Next up is the Kloss Torian 1914 wheel loader. It has 224 horsepower and a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour or 24.9 miles per hour. Now we have the Kloss Trion series combines. They range from 367 to 435 horsepower and they have a top speed of 30 kilometers per hour or 18.6 miles per hour and a capacity of 12,000 liters or 340.5 bushels. Next up is the Kloss Convio Flex 1080 header. It has a working width of 10.8 meters or 35.4 feet. Now we have the Kloss Corio 875 FC corn header. It has a working width of 6 meters or 19.7 feet. Next up is the Kloss Cargos 9500 forage wagon. It requires 220 horsepower and has a capacity of 44,000 liters or 1,248.6 bushels. The Kloss Trion Combine and the Kloss Convio Flex 1080 header have also been featured in a fact sheet. The Tryon costs $357,000. It has a variable or CVT transmission. It also has a fuel capacity of 800 liters or 211.3 gallons. It weighs in at 16,900 kilograms or 37,258.1 pounds, and it can handle wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, or corn. The ConvioFlex 1080 costs $63,500. It weighs 2,800 kilograms or 6,172.9 pounds, and it can cut wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, or soybeans. The Claas Axion 800 series medium tractors have also been featured in a fact sheet. They cost $185,000. They have a variable or CVT transmission. They have a fuel capacity of 455 liters or 120.2 gallons, and they weigh in at about 9,100 kilograms or 20,062.1 pounds. Now we have Conveyal. There is currently one piece of equipment from Conveyal that has been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This is the Conveyal CST 1550 auger wagon. It has a capacity of 43,800 liters or 1,242.9 bushels. The Conveyal CST 1550 auger wagon has also been featured in a fact sheet. It has an unloaded weight of 11,500 kilograms or 25,353.2 pounds and a payload capacity of 34,000 kilograms or 74,957.2 pounds. Next up is Degelman. There will be two pieces of equipment from Degelman in the upcoming game. The first one is the Degelman Signature 7200 Stone Picker. It requires 100 horsepower, has a working width of 2 meters or 6.6 feet, and it has a capacity of 2,300 liters or 3 cubic yards. The other one is the Degelman Rock King 9600 Stone Picker. It requires 200 horsepower, has a working width of 2.4 meters or 7.9 feet, and has a capacity of 3,800 liters or 5 cubic yards. Now we have Deutz-Fahr. There are currently 3 pieces of equipment from Deutz-Fahr that have been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. First up is the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090 HTS Combine. It has 310 horsepower, a top speed of 20 kilometers per hour or 18.6 miles per hour, and a capacity of 8,500 liters or 241.2 bushels. Now we have the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090 Header. It has a working width of 6 meters or 19.7 feet. Next up is the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090 Header Trailer. The Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090 HTS Combine and the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090 Header have also been featured in a fact sheet. The Topliner 4090 HTS costs $129,500. It has a variable or CVT transmission and a fuel capacity of 555 liters or 146.6 gallons. It weighs 9,700 kilograms or 21,384.8 pounds, and it can handle wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, and corn. The Topliner 4090 Header costs $30,000. It weighs 1,700 kilograms or 3,747.9 pounds, has a working speed of 10 kilometers per hour or 6 miles per hour, and it can cut wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, or soybeans. Now we have Duvelsdorf. There are currently 4 pieces of equipment from Duvelsdorf that are confirmed, but more are coming soon. First up is the Duvelsdorf MSS 3000 Leveler. It has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. Now we have the Duvelsdorf MSS 3700 leveler. It has a working width of 3.7 meters or 12.1 feet. Next up is the Duvelsdorf 2600 silo compactor. It has a working width of 2.6 meters or 8.5 feet. And now we have the Duvelsdorf 3000 silo compactor. It has a working width of 3 meters or 9.8 feet. Next up is Einbach. There will be 4 pieces of equipment from Einbach in the upcoming game. First, we have the Einbach Aerostar Exact 600 Weeder. It requires 60 horsepower and has a working width of 6 meters or 19.7 feet. Now we have the Einbach Chopstar 590 Weeder with Rogard. It requires 80 horsepower and has a working width of 9 meters or 29.5 feet. Next up is the Einbach Pneumatic Star 900 Weeder. It requires 90 horsepower, has a working width of 9 meters or 29.5 feet, and has a capacity of 300 liters or 79.3 bushels. Now we have the Einbach Pneumatic Star Pro 1200 Weeder. It requires 170 horsepower, has a working width of 12 meters or 39.4 feet, and has a capacity of 300 liters or 79.3 bushels. The Einbach Chopstar 590 Weeder with Rogard has also been featured in a fact sheet. It costs $51,000 and it weighs in at 1,300 kilograms or 2,866 pounds. It has a working speed of 12 kilometers per hour or 7 miles per hour. Next up is Elho. There is currently 1 piece of equipment from Elho that has been confirmed, but there are more coming soon. This is the Elho Scorpio 550 Stone Picker. It requires 120 horsepower, has a working width of 5.5 meters or 18 feet, and has a capacity of 2,000 liters or 2.6 cubic yards. The Elho Scorpio 550 Stone Picker has also been featured in a fact sheet. It costs $52,000 and weighs in at 6,800 kilograms or 14,991.4 pounds and has a payload capacity of 3,700 kilograms or 8,157.1 pounds. It has a working speed of 15 kilometers per hour or 9 miles per hour. According to Giants, there will be over 400 machines from over 100 brands, which means there are still more coming. I hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll be back soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and check us out on Facebook at Outdoors with A&T. And we've also got a Patreon page with 3 different membership options, so don't forget to go check that out as well. So, we'll be back soon. Until next time, bye for now.